Now, in the previous video, we saw how to create shortcuts like this one. We created a shortcut with a file called Volongoto on the desktop here, and another app called Games. Now, we have different kinds of shortcuts that do not look like this. We can also have shortcuts pinned on the taskbar. Now, remember the taskbar is where running programs sit, like this one, but we can also pin items here. For example, we have some programs that are pinned and others are running. Now, do you see this program here? This is a P6 Science. Now, this one is running. It's not pinned on the taskbar. It is running. And these folders here are also running. How do you know? Now, the ones which are running have like some kind of blue underlining. This one, that lining there. So those programs are running. But these ones which do not have a blue underlining are pinned there. They are not running, they are just pinned icons there. So for example, this is my VLC Media Player. Because I access it a lot, I pinned it here on the taskbar. Another place where you can pin programs is the Start menu. We go to the Start button here in the corner, we click on it, then the Start menu will come. This is the Start menu. Now we can also pin items here, and these are pinned items. So those apps that you frequently access, you can pin them here, so that instead of having to look for them through the entire computer, you just come to the Start menu and pin them here. Now, there are only two categories of files that we can pin here. The first one are the apps. Level 2, in the previous chapters, you must have learned about apps or software or programs like games, like apps like Microsoft Word and others. You can have them pinned here on the taskbar or the Start menu. Another kind of file you can pin are the folders, these yellow ones here. You can also pin them on the taskbar or on the Start menu. But the individual files like this one, files of, let's say, a music file, document files, you do not get the option to pin them on the Start menu or taskbar. So let's begin pinning. Now we're going to pin some items here. For example, let me look for an app, games. I want to pin games on the taskbar here. I'm going to pin it on the taskbar, and I'm also going to pin it on the Start menu. How do I do that? Come to it, then right click on it and look for the option that says pin to start or pin to taskbar. So when you say pin to start, let me click on it. It will be pinned on the Start menu here. Here it is. Whether you can also arrange it where you want. Maybe it hasn't been put in a good position. You can pin it there. I have pinned games on the Start menu. I can also pin game on the taskbar. Right click on it, then you go to pin to taskbar. Or we can even pin the actual program, not the shortcut. Let me just go to open file location. They take me, remember where the games are. Then you just right click on the actual file. Right click on it, then you look for the option which says pin to taskbar. Pin to start or pin to taskbar. Now, because it's already pinned on the start, the option has changed to unpin to remove it. But if it wasn't, the option would be pin to start. We're going to go to the taskbar now. Pin to taskbar. So I'm going to click on that, and here it has come. So I can close this, and even if this shortcut wasn't there, the next time I want to play some games, I just come to the taskbar here and click on it. The app will open. Yeah, there it is. So I'm going to switch this one off. Then I'm going to pin just one more item, like let's say this one, P6 Science or P5 Science. I'm going to right click on it and then say pin to start, or pin, right click, pin to taskbar. So here it is. So even on the Start menu, where is it? It's here. So I can arrange it and put it where I want. Yeah, there it is. You can also rearrange icons on this start menu. You can even rearrange icons on the taskbar. You can just click and drag to put them where you want. Now, how about if you want to remove them? Maybe your taskbar is full and you want to remove some items that you no longer use. You just come on the item. Let's say this one, P5 science. I'm going to unpin it. Come where it is, right click on it, and then you say unpin. Even when you go to the start menu, you can unpin some of those things. For example, this I have no use for that. Right click on it and then pin. Then another thing you can do in the start menu, you can also look at other options in the right click menu. For example, I may want to make this one big, right click on it, then you go to resize. You can make it medium or small. Then you can also go to more. Okay, you can open file location or you can run it as administrator. Now, administrator means you're given privileges. Uh, okay, we shall look at that later, but for now, let's just know that it opens the file. Then uninstall, we shall also look at that in next chapters. So yeah, we can make some of them big, some of them small. For example, let me make this one small because I rarely use it. Small, yeah. Or let me make this one big. Right click and resize to large. It's big, but I don't want it to be that big, so I'm just going to say medium. So you can also arrange icons on the start menu. In most cases, we pin frequently used programs, and we shall be using this a lot. Microsoft Word, so I'm going to right click on it and then say pin to start. I'm also going to pin it on the taskbar. So here it is. Another one is PowerPoint. PowerPoint. By the way, there is no space in this word PowerPoint. Just write it as one word. So I'm going to right click on it, pin to start, and then right click again and pin to taskbar. So it's here. Another one we shall be looking at is Excel. So I'm just going to right click on it, pin to start, and again right click and pin to taskbar. So my three programs are here, and when I go to the start menu, they are also there. So I can remove this edge because I don't need it and pin from start. So I have my programs here. And in fact, you can rearrange the icons so that the apps are next to each other. So maybe I can put this one here. Yeah. So that is also another way of creating shortcuts. At this time, we are pinning the apps on the taskbar and start menu. Thank you.